and screwed. R.I.P. to Pimp C. You think I was from Texas, but I come from Tennessee. We party all night and we on the Hennessy. I want a Cardi B, but I'll settle.
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
We got our first victims. I mean, contestants.
No, we ain't no victims out. Wait a minute. I'm just playing.
It's about to go down here on Culturally Dysfunctional. Like I said, we got my boy Shelly Gazier, the #1 stunner.
What's up, my people?
Nita and Christy. They finna get it. They finna get part of this. So, here, which one we gonna go with first? You want to go with the marriage part first?
Let's go with the marriage part first.
Okay. To me, this the big guy here. Relationship and being married is the same to me. I don't think different is the paperwork. That's the paperwork. Do y'all agree or disagree? Who agree or who disagree? And that's where we're gonna start it right there.
I can say I would say both. I'm not married, and I'm not in a relationship either. But I believe it's more than just a piece of paper. Because I feel like it's actions, it's everything. Because when you're married, I guess depending on the person, when you're married, you have some people that want to take it. They commit to those. What you said you was gonna do, and then some people don't. Like you got a lot of married people out here that do besides that single people do. So
therefore, marriage and relationships are gonna be the same.
No, I don't think they are the same. I don't think they're.
What would be the difference in it other than the piece of paper?
I think like me, I've been married for 8 years. Mm-hmm. To me, marriage, yes, you get that piece of paper to show what it is that you're doing, but to me, that's like the ultimate way of saying you are the person, you are my person, you are the one I want to spend my life with. And everything that I was saying while we were dating, I'm going to make it, being married to you is confirmation of everything that I was saying while we were dating.
So you think the piece of paper make it official?
Well, it's more than just a piece of paper, because it's not that you're carrying this paper around with you every day. It's like
you are that paper, that ring on your finger.
Yeah, because when I don't have my ring, like if I take my ring off to put lotion on at work or something like that, and I can look away, and I'm so used to having my ring on, I will have like a mini panic attack because I don't feel my ring, knowing it's right here in front of me, but it's just that one moment. I don't have that symbol of the love that was given to me for the meaning of this ring.
Now, I think when that ring came off, you knew that if you went home and that had a ring on the finger, it was going to be some problems. That's what it was. All that other stuff you talk about, you trying to make it sound good, but it ain't. I know what it is. You know that ring come off, it's going to be a problem. You're going to say you had been doing something you ain't got no business doing, and you take the ring off and forget.
Like, where that ring at? Yeah. Well, I've done that here at the house, too.
Let me ask this question. Do you think marriage is valued now like it used to be?
That's to the person that's getting married. That's too, I believe, but because you have so much stuff that's out here, you have people who is no longer. Well, I mean, because I can't say I'm against it, because you have people who have just a heterosexual marriage, gay marriage. You have people who are poly and they consider themselves as being married. It just depends on what it is that you feel that marriage means to you and that person.
Yeah.
So you can't just say, old-fashioned marriage. Well, old-fashioned marriage is not with a man and a woman anymore. Just like when they used to say it wasn't with black and white. So it just depends upon the two people that's getting together, forming this marriage.
So do you believe the word marriage has become watered down because of, some of the things that you just mentioned?
to some people.
To some people.
I think it's with I think it's to some people.
All right. Listen, it's been on the person. To me, like I said, a lot of people don't want commitment. Or a lot of people get in marriage. To me, they don't get in marriages because they love that person. Right now, you got a lot of people that get married because financial stability. And that's it. Like, they don't care about love. Like, as long as he can pay, I can do what I want. She can do, you know what I'm saying? They can do what they want. But as long as when you die, I'm still good. You know, I got some coming my way. I'm okay with it. Like, I don't care if I love you. Because a lot of married people are cheating. You know, it's like, they don't care.
Yeah.
And there it is again. It's no different than a relationship.
Yep. So it's like a relationship. So right, it can be, let's say, depending on the person, because it can be just a relationship with paper. But then again, you got some people out here who really want the commitment, who really love marriage, who really do what they supposed to do. Ain't out here cheating and everything. So I guess it go either way. So I think for me, it's 50-50.
I'm gonna share something I heard somebody say one time, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about this. I heard a guy say one time that, you know how like your tags, it could be your tags or a number of things that have like an expiration date on them. As far as licenses, you know, you got every license has like an expiration date on it. And I remember this guy saying that a marriage license should have an expiration date on it. What do y'all think about that?
I don't think it has an expiration date.
It's got one. It's got one.
Hey, only if you fall out of love with that person.
There it is right there.
But everybody don't do that though. No, I would disagree. And if to anybody, I would say marriage has 4 seasons. And as long as if that is your person that you truly love, then you can make it through those 4 seasons. Because being married, you have, of course, that honeymoon phase where you just all lovey-dovey, having sex all the time and everything. Yeah. After that, you can turn into the roommate phase because you're so handling life, working, taking care of kids, doing whatever, and you just get in a routine. After that roommate stage, you get into that stage, I hate fucking looking at you. Get out of my fucking face. You know, it's nothing that you can do that's right.
Now tell me, what's the difference in them stages than in just a regular relationship without being married? Exactly. We back to that again. We back to square one again.
But it just falls back to if you want to say, I mean, marriage is not for everybody. And I can honestly say that when I sit back and I think some people are programmed when they're growing up that marriage is one of the main, you get married. You know, when you find love, you find marriage, you get married, and that's part of life. So, get married, have the house, have kids.
Yeah, I think it comes off of what you see too. Like you said, you grow up with your parents, both of your parents are there, they're married, and they in a good relationship. You can be like, okay, well, I want to get married. But then on the other hand, if you get those parents and they in a fighting relationship, okay, you see them, they fighting all the time. Like, okay, like me and mom, I don't want to get married, because you like my mom and their marriage wasn't even right. So why would I want to go through all this? So like, it depends on the upbringing. It depends on you as an individual and what you want, or you and the other person as an individual, what y'all want to get out of it.
Yeah.
I can agree to that because I grew up in a 2-parent household.
I've been married for 12 years. 12 years. And out of the 12 years, it done taught me a lot of stuff. That marriage is basically a job that you, in order to reap the benefits of it, you got to work. You got to put in the work.
Yeah, like I said, but a lot of people don't want that.
And a lot of people don't. A lot of people ain't willing to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? Right. A lot of people so quick to end it or give up because of issues that they, that may pop up or come across, and they so quick to end it instead of just continuing to put in the work, because you gonna have bumpy roads. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, you know what I'm saying? And I say this about everything. Communication is key. Communication is key to everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as long as you got that communication, I feel like, you know, two people can work through anything. But if you ain't got the communication where y'all don't listen, you know, one talking over another. I recall a person telling me one time that, you know, like if you gonna discuss something, it's best not to do it in the home. Go out. You know, y'all go out to a restaurant or to a park or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like change the atmosphere. And the communication will be a lot better.
Yeah.
That sound good.
But you know what? And I'm gonna talk about myself. Communication is key, but you also have to listen.
All right. You have to listen too.
Listening is the biggest thing, because you can talk all you want to, but if the other person is not listening, and that will be me.
Because it take two. It take two.
To that married lady, Christy. Look, okay. Dude, how do y'all
real bad echo?
Yeah, because they not gonna be able. They're not gonna be able to hear it because they not.
You still got a bad echo?
Yeah.
Well, I don't hear, but when I get on y'all live, it was a little echo when I chatted before I joined.
You hear the echo too?
Cause we're
not on the phone.
Not now.
But probably on the live. It might be on the live.
Yeah, I think that's where it's at.
It's on the live because the phone is. I think they hearing through the mic. I guess I don't know. So we might have to end the live till we figure out that situation. But you can go ahead and end the jump.
Okay. We're gonna end this live due to
technical difficulties.
Technical differences. The echo in the background. So I'm gonna end my live.
We got to fix that problem now. But here. Shit! What happened?
I end my live. It's still recording.
Yeah, no, I got him get us back on track here. But to the married lady. So Christy, yeah, I know what it is. The Christy. Look, so another issue is in the married life. How do you and your husband handle the financial side? How do y'all split the bills, or do he pay all the bills, or do you pay all the bills? How do they go?
Okay, so let me correct you. How do me and my wife handle the bills, financials?
Well, where go? How you and your wife do it?
At first it was just give me money and then I pay for it. Now it was something happened, and that was when I was like, okay, this is what all of our bills are every month, and so it's half. So it's split by half.
So now I don't know how that part right there. That's a new one right there. So I don't know how that work when it's two women. So yeah. That's gonna be that's another one now. So, but at first, are you saying that she was paying all the bills first?
She did pay majority of the bills, and then I would pay like for the groceries and the household stuff.
But you could have paid more if you wanted to in the beginning, then, right?
Could have, yes.
But why you didn't?
Because I didn't. She wasn't complaining.
Okay. Oh, let me ask you this here: Who income was bigger?
It's been off and on throughout our whole relationship.
I'm talking about in the beginning. I'm talking about in the beginning. I'm talking in the beginning. Y'all get started when she was paying all the bills and you just on paying some.
In the beginning, it was me. I was more.
So you had more money. So you were making more money, but she was paying all the bills. So you were making more money.
I'm glad y'all asked that.
Okay. No. Okay. At the very beginning, for the first 3 years, it wasn't her paying it wasn't her paying everything. It was me. If we went somewhere, You know, like if we went out to dinner, it was on her.
They ain't what you said at first now. We ain't talking about going out. We ain't talking about going out dinner. We talking about the bill, the household part. Okay.
I got you. And then I'm going through the different stages because then we moved. Then it was her paying everything. Then she didn't pay shit. She went a whole year didn't pay shit. Now shit.
Like said it back in them phases.
Yeah.
What year was that? That was the third year?
Well, that was when we were still dating. We wasn't married.
Okay, you were still dating, but what during the part of because how long you was dating before you got married?
How long were we dating? 5 years.
5 years before y'all got married.
6 years.
6 years. 6 years before you got married. So, out of in them 6 years, what year that she didn't pay nothing? That she stopped paying? Was it year number 3, year number 5, year number 6?
It was like for the year 3. That was when we was in the house. 3 or 4. 3 or 4.
Then when y'all got in the house.
Yeah. When we moved into our first house, yeah.
She did enough to get you in the house then. Time to cut that shit out, huh?
She didn't know that we was getting the house was a surprise. She came home from work and we got a house. That's what it was.
I got a question. How was that accepted by family members?
Family wasn't involved in it. It wasn't accepted by her because that was where the lack of communication came in. Because I was very impulsive. I was an impulse shopper then.
So for the
and like with that, I made what was my comment? I don't need you. I don't need you for shit. Yeah. And she said, all right. And that's when she went that whole year without paying anything.
So she got her money back then.
Hell yeah. She got her money back and then some.
Yeah. You feel like she feel stupid, did she?
So you said, I don't need you for shit.
Okay. For the single person, when you going out on a date or dates, do you think do the man supposed to pay for every date y'all go on?
See me, I'm a wise individual. I'm not one of these little ratchet little ones out here. So for me, first time I would say yes, but to me, I'm like more of a okay. If you do the first date you pay. We get to knowing each other, later on down the line. I might have to pay like, no, I get it this time. It's just me though. Everybody's not like that. I'm not one of these little ratchet ones. Like I said, they be like, no, you supposed to pay this or you supposed to do that. I don't believe it. I don't believe in doing shit like back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Because times have changed. It's harder. Everybody's income is not the same and everything. So if I can pay, for a dinner, I want to surprise them, then I would do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Let me pause very quick. We got I gotta change something out right quick.
All right.
But definitely, to me, I just think like relationships now are so different compared to how they used to be. I just don't believe that everybody put everything on the table. Now, and that's why it's so much of an issue now. For as like. You don't see relationship last long now.
Right. Well, that's going back to that commitment. People don't want commitment.
It's just like a dude ain't going to tell you everything he expect, everything he want out of you. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it just seems like women don't do that either. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no expectations of what they expect out of each other. And most of them now just start off as just a sexual relationship.
It is. And I feel you 100% because most of them be like, well, I seen a comment on Facebook the other day that said, How y'all gonna be out here want folks to pay for this and that, or you want us to take a trip on you? Then we talking about we want them draws. Y'all be like, no, and I'm like, that's stupid. Like I can't remember what you said. I was like, just because you take me out or whatever, don't mean that you necessarily got to get. So we got to have sex that day. Like, what is the gentleman party? What? That's all the most of the men want. Like, if I take you out, you better give me some. That's what a lot of men mindset is to me.
Yeah.
If I take you out, you got to drop them draws. If I pay for your dinner, take you to the movie, you better drop them draws. You be like, what? Like, no, where is it getting to know me at? What if, okay, I can come over, which me, I don't mind coming over. But even if coming over, a man is going to expect something.
My thing on that, though, if a dude expect you to drop the draws just because he pay for your dinner, I don't think he looking for no relationship with you. It's just a sexual experience. You know what I'm saying? He just wants something sexual. You know what I'm saying?
But you got a lot of females who do that. If you drop them jaws and then you give it to them like y'all married, which I think what a lot of folks mess up. Y'all be getting out this love like y'all, like you're married. And then, and then they catch feelings and you be like, well, no, that's not what it was. And then the girl go crazy or vice versa because y'all laying it down or giving it up or whatever. And now y'all can't separate. And then it becomes a fight because from the beginning, y'all didn't lay down what y'all wanted out of the relationship or out of, where y'all was going with it. So it makes it even harder. So,
but that go back to the communication.
Yeah, but like you said, but if we go to dinner and we just having dinner and we talking, he already expecting something. I'm like, yeah, I'll go back to the house with you. And then it becomes like, nah, I ain't ready for that. We ain't finna do that. Then now I'm a bitch and I'm a hoe and I'm everything in the book.
Well, that's some guys do that.
A lot of more guys do it now though. Then probably back then. So.
A lot of times you'll know what it is. Is it gonna be something serious or something y'all just casually dating or however it go? Because sometimes a one night stand would turn into a relationship.
Right, you sure can.
So it's all about the vibe, how you just feeling each other.
Right, but like you said, and that comes back to communication. If we do go there, I'm the type to be like, okay, now I know we started like this, but where we going? Are we making this? Are we committing like?
But I will say this here too though. Women done got more bold as hell now. To me, to a point where they almost bolder than dudes. When they come out and saying exactly what they want. You know what I'm saying?
And you got some that will,
I'm gonna say that's because people tired of beating around the bush. That's me. I don't feel like when when the first time when I met my wife, I was like, what is it that you want? It started out as one thing, but of course things changed and I was the one that started catching feelings, but I was like, okay, look, I know I said this in the beginning, but this is how I feel now.
What? Communication.
What up, Regina? I'm listening to you.
This nigga when to start giving shout outs and shit.
I just sent a few shout outs, but I'm listening to you.
This nigga done left the scene.
I'm listening to you.
Man, what that nigga I'm saying? Nigga doing shout out.
Yeah, but I thought she was gonna say you got a lot more women out here that's acting more like me and not even saying what they want, but just like they'll come and use you too. They'll be like, yeah, I want you for your dick, and you don't know it. And y'all
they coming across that bowl now.
Yeah,
that they letting you know.
Yeah, but
they letting you know that this is what they want. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is.
No, I ain't saying letting you know what you want. I'm saying treating you like a hoe. Like I'm speaking with you. Yeah, I'm gonna treat you like this. I'm gonna act like I'm wine. I'm gonna fuck with you, but I'm also fucking with somebody else, but you don't know it. Mm-hmm. Doing what the men used to do back in the day.
Yeah, because you know how like back in the day women
listen too much Glorilla. They listening too much of
Glorilla, Big Glow.
Yeah. You know how back in the day like women
Big
used to say,
have y'all single.
like dudes treat them like they just a piece of meat. But now you got women who treat me like we just a piece of meat.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
See, and there go the problem right there.
Treat me like a piece of meat. Treat me like a piece of meat.
Okay, hold on. Now, I will say, before I was married, it wasn't nothing wrong with having a side piece. I mean, because I was single, me and you had this. We had a sex relationship.
Yeah.
When you wanted,
And yeah, y'all get that, y'all get that,
you do you, I do me, but when it comes to fucking, we fucking each other.
Right, it ain't no everybody else.
Yeah, right. Ain't no fucking everybody else. You
I don't know about that one though. That might well be a relationship.
Both of y'all, but what you said is both of y'all get on one side piece. Like you got somebody, I got somebody. We'll fuck out
okay.
Once in a while, so it ain't I'm fucking you and you and you and you and everybody else, because a lot of these folks just fucking everybody.
Oh, okay, I got you. I just won't tell you. I got you. I feel what you're saying. You just won't know about it though. I'm with you. It's just you and I.